Learning English as a second language in Down syndrome children. Why I choose to make a research in SLA project. Because making a researcher must have a knowledge about their work very much, and because we did a research for develop and solve the problem which occur. In Thailand didn't have a research like this before, so I decided to make a research in SLA project by using all knowledge in the SLA class to help and guide me about how to teach English as a second language or second language acquisition in special child. What are the topics from the SLA Class 1 use in this research? In this research I use any topics. For example, learning language in early childhood, SLA in classroom, acquiring knowledge for L2 use. 5 hypotheses in Krashen theory and other knowledge to adapt in this research. And I bring these topics from SLA class which my friends present to made this research. What is it about? The purpose of this study is to compare the teaching method which suit for studying English as a second language in Down syndrome children between normal method which use in normal child and word, and as a way to develop language teaching for these children in the future. Academic sources: Elizabeth T. Tricomi, 1986. Krashen's Second Language Acquisition Theory in the Teaching of Edited American English, Chapter 2. Krashen, 1982. Principles and Practice in Second Language Acquisition. How is my research related to my studies in SLA class? My friend presented about second language acquisition, 5 hypotheses of Krashen theory, and I bring this knowledge to made my research. Based on hypothesis, I find that input is an important in learning language. So teaching language, learners need to have a process that enables learners to understand the text more than just grammar. I use this point to help me to make a process of learning in this research. In SLA class, my friend presented about the acquiring knowledge and level of L2. I bring this point to make a screening of Down syndrome children who will be the chooser. Because of each children will have a different of learning level. So, I must screening them first by using knowledge about acquiring knowledge and level of L2. My friend presented about SLA in classroom, how to manage SLA classroom. I bring this point to help me to manage a classroom which children learn English language as a second language. This is all researches which I used in my work. I bring everything which I learned from the SLA class to applied in this research. I read a lots other researches which can related to my work, and bring all knowledge which I study and read from other book to made this substantially. I hope that this work will useful for some people in the future, with respect. Lastly, in our country, parents who had a children with Down syndrome are often disappointed that they will not be able to study and live normally. We often see that these children are not normal, but really not, they just need to be taught in the right way. From this idea, I was inspired to do this research. Although I cannot do it completely, because there are many factors, but I really hope that this research will be more or less useful, and in the future I will be able to complete this research.